Hello guys, welcome back. You can probably tell by the title of the video that I am about to fail my 5,000 challenge account. So I did some reflective and journaling on what went wrong with my trading. So in today's video, I want to share a few things that I wish I knew before now. Hopefully you can avoid the mistakes before losing your funded account, guys. So as you can see right here, this is my dashboard. I started trading this account a few days ago, right? And you can see my profitability right here, the win rate, shots won, the gross profit, the gross loss, and you can see my worst trade. Where I lost $131, guys. So when I was doing my journaling, I asked myself, what are the three key lessons? What are the few lessons? What are the things that I learned, right, from actually trading this account in just a few days, guys? So first of all, one of the key lessons I learned is that I should quit while I am ahead, right? I should actually quit while I'm ahead. That is the number one lesson that I learned trading these funded accounts. Now, when I was a bit up, instead of me to relax, have some time off, I got overconfident and thought I could keep pushing for more profit, right? And because I had this overconfidence that I could still push for more profit, this led to me, taking unnecessary trades, and I ended up losing some profits, right? I ended up losing what I have already made because I was overconfident, and eventually I'm about to lose this account, guys. Now I want to give us a keynote, right, guys, that when you are in profit, don't be afraid to stop trading, because that has actually affected me. When you're in profit, don't be afraid to stop trading. Take a step back and look in those gains. Like, you should just look at, okay, what made you make so profit, right? This particular profit, right? You just take a step backward and look into those gains, because I've made this mistake when I'll make good trades for the week, and eventually, because of overconfidence, over leveraging, after making these good trades for the week, I'll give it back to the market. All of it. I'll give all of it back to the market, right? So sometimes stepping away when you are in profit is the best move you can make, right? That is the best move you can make, stepping away once you are in profit, so that you wouldn't feel overconfident about what you're actually seeing. Because you made a little profit, you now feel overconfident and then give it away back to the market. You can see from this point I was a bit up to this level, and all of a sudden overconfidence, sudden because of overconfidence, I dropped to as low as this in the second day, I guess. So in the third day I had to try to take trades. I actually had a good trade, right, and I brought the account up, right, and into a bit of profit, right. And today, currently, guys, I'm actually in a huge drawdown, right? Now, secondly, what I want to tell us, guys, is don't revenge trade, right? Don't revenge trade. After experiencing a loss, I found myself desperate to make up for these losses, right? Now, after experiencing this loss, right, I decided to try to revenge trade. I find myself in this situation, desperate to make up for these losses, right? And this desperation is not driven by logic, right? It was driven by emotions rather than logic. I was focused on recovering what I have lost, right? Focusing on recovering what you have lost, and this only made things worse, because I tried to focus on recovering what I've lost, right? If you look at my dashboard right here, I tried to do what? I tried to focus on what I have lost, but then it only made things worse, because I was trading not based on logic, but based on emotions, guys. I was trading based on emotions, right? Now, like I said, after all of this, I was left frustrated and all of that. This only made things worse. Instead of sticking to my trading plan, I became frustrated. I became very much frustrated, guys. I let frustrations now guided my decisions. Instead of me to calm down, make my analysis, and place my trade, I let frustration, I let emotions to guide my decision, and it resulted to more losses. It resulted to more losses, and it is about to lead me to failure, guys. It is about to lead to failure of my account, guys. It is about to lead to failure of my account, guys, and that is so sad. That is so sad, right? It is really important to recognize when you are failing to revenge trade, when you are actually falling for revenge trade. It is very, very important for you to recognize it. When you are falling to revenge trade, when you are in a bit of drawdown, just as you can see in my dashboard here, on my dashboard here, and you try to revenge this trade, what it will only cause, it will only cause you to fall into more losses, guys. It will only cause you to make you to fall into more losses, right? Now, if you find yourself chasing losses, just step back and reassess your strategy. Okay? If you find yourself at any point in time, you find yourself trying to revenge trade, right? Trying to chase your losses, my advice is that you should just step back and reassess your strategy, right? Now, guys, I want to give us this very important note that trading should be all about discipline, guys. It should be all about discipline and sticking to your plan, not about trying to recover lost profit. If you have lost it, you have lost that profit. So just try to calm down, work on the logic, work on your psychology, so that you could bounce back, right? Not chasing those losses, guys. So the final lesson I have, or the final lesson I learned, is my risk management, guys. It is my risk management, because at the beginning I was doing well because I kept my risk so low, right? I kept my risk so low that I will not risk so amount, I will not risk $50 in any trade. But overconfidence made me started to increase my risks, guys. Seriously, overconfidence made me started to increase my risks, guys, thinking it will lead to higher profit. Because I was thinking, okay, if I increase my stop loss, then I should be able to increase my take profit too. That is like a risk to 1:3 risk to reward ratio. That is to say, if I should increase my risk to $100, $150, I should be targeting $450. So you see that kind of thing. Overconfidence made me to start risking much, right? Thinking I would have higher profit. Now, I think next time I'll just stick to my defined risk strategy. When whatever it may be, I will stick to my defined risk, strategy. Whatever it may be, I will resist the temptation of modifying it, because I know in my previous videos I've told you guys that I actually redefined my stop loss, right? Because I wanted to, target more, right? So if you're taking any profit, guys, any profit challenge, I advise you to manage risks. Managing risk should be your top priority, guys, and keeping your risk to about 1%. We know all of these things, but the discipline to follow all of it is very, very difficult, right? So I would advise us to keep our risk to as low as 1% or even less per trade, because it will help us manage losing streak. Guys. So at the moment, guys, on this account, I'm actually in a bit of drawdown. You can see how I'm going a bit high and falling into a deep drawdown, guys. So that is it for this video, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this video helpful, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.